Hello, hello, everybody.
Morning, morning.
Beards on the street here at you.
Mom's edition.
Mom's edition. There's a lot of us in this room right now. A lot of us here. I'll try to show you more. Bam. Anyways, welcome to our show. Aaron and I have decided that we're going to have the moms on here to talk about maybe some childhood stuff and, you know, just basically to put out there and let everybody in the world know that we are the favorite sons, for sure.
And I'm going to be honest, I was just super curious who made Dean.
Right. Me mother made me.
And we're blessed by that.
Where did this character come from?
No doubt. This is my mom, Mary Lynn Spar.
This is my mom, Barbara Euler.
Barb.
Hello, hello.
Say hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello, ladies.
There you go. So anyways, how was your week, Aaron?
It's been really good, actually. Yeah, been out working with a couple new clients.
Me too.
Yes, you have.
It's been a crazy week.
It's been a chaotic, crazy week.
Yeah.
It's been good, though. That's fun. It's good
You
to
know
get
what?
back to that.
We're going to always talk about our top 50 every single episode because that's our main focus right now. And I'll just tell everybody out there, you know, especially the people on my top 50, kudos, man. It's working.
Yeah, we're loving and appreciating all the love and support. And
Yes, we are.
And the the referrals that are going on, the interest that we're having to participate in what we've got going on. It's been fun.
Yep, major fun. Shout out a little promo. If you guys want to watch the edited version of this, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is The Luxury Agency, and you can see all of our episodes and this one, or you can go to our website, which is Luxury Realty Agency, and you can see the episodes there. So for everybody and anybody that wants to go out and check us out and see what we've talked about in the past, there it is. All righty, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, moms. What? Let's ask you this. What is, Barb? You go first. What is your most memorable memory of your stud muffin down there?
First thing I thought of was the coral colored Christmas tree, flocked Christmas tree that he picked out.
Yeah.
Really?
He was 3 going on 4, and he wanted that coral colored Christmas tree. It was beautiful. It really was.
Do you still have it?
No, it was a live flock.
Oh, it was a live tree.
It was live and it was flocked.
That was coral colored.
Bro, that was 42 years ago. There was no fake trees back there, were there?
I don't
Probably,
think.
maybe.
Well, yeah, because
Oh, I don't
remember
even
the
know.
old silver trees
Yeah.
that you'd put a light on and they would and the light would rotate around and would
Oh, wow.
cause the tree to go a different color. Anyway,
Very cool.
one of my very, very favorite memories of Aaron.
Perfect. Mom, what do you got for me? Let's hear this one. You guys got all day? Because this might take all day.
My goodness. Well, he was a very vibrant baby son. I
Yes.
mean, kept things moving and going all the time.
What about when you took me to the doctor because I slept for 3 days straight?
Oh.
What?
Do you remember that?
No. I forgot that.
So I'll tell it. So when I was just a little baby, tiny baby, I guess I just like to sleep. So I slept for like 3 days straight, and she was freaking out. So she ran me into the doctor, and the doctor checked me all out.
Not
And
really
he
normal.
It's not normal.
He said, let him sleep.
Yep, he just said let him sleep.
He's growing.
He's healthy and he's good, and just let him sleep. Even God and my body knew that I had to prepare for this.
Dean, it might have been the only rest she got with you since.
Right.
For
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah,
Mom, who was your hardest kid?
this one.
That's why I'm her favorite, because I made her grow.
Who do I
man.
love? Who do I love?
The most?
Who do I love the same as all the others?
Oh, well, there's a lot of them.
Such a good mom answer.
question.
No, between us though, who do you love the most?
Hey, Johnny, my little brother's on there. How you doing, kid? Say hi to Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. When are you coming?
Let us know. So, who is your hardest kid?
Oh, gracious. They each had
Tawny.
yeah, truly. Tawny, if you're watching, sorry, but I'm blowing the steam here.
Doesn't mean she doesn't love you, but you were probably the hardest.
Now, was that in the earlier years? Because there could be stages where different kids were harder than other
Different kids get harder at different stages.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing about Aaron, which I didn't really realize, was he was the little man, and he always wanted to take care of everything.
That is still that son
That
right
is
now.
still him.
It is
Yeah,
still him.
absolutely.
Yep, he's you know, just to
Big
toot
heart.
your horn, he's one of the most honest, biggest, gentle giants I've ever met.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
And
I
he
got mad
always-
respect for him, and I got a lot of love for him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
And I do too after meeting him one day ago.
Thank you.
all right, Aaron, what do you got?
I know she brought some stuff in, but
Well, let's
What-
see.
some-
No, that's okay.
no, some of the things I love and appreciate about my mom, just the flair, just her personality. She's always contributing, always looking for ways to do things for people. I love your style. I mean, seriously, look at these earrings.
Heck yeah.
If it's got flair,
she's got on her bling bling.
yeah,
My
flair and
color.
color, and she's, it's just, I love it. I love it, Mom. You're awesome. But I do want to hear what you brought.
Yeah, I want to hear about these more in particular.
Okay, I'll just show you what I've got here.
She's a crafter, so she's always, creativity constantly going on. If you went to her house,
I love it.
floor to ceiling, wall to wall.
So
like
if you can't read this, guys,
stuff.
this is an old paprika, and that's an old cream of tartar container, like very old.
Well, and the thing about it is I create constantly. In fact, I could drive myself crazy because I create so much. My brain is always.
Do you always finish what you start creating?
It may take me longer than another person might think it should, but I do finish.
Good.
If I've started something, I have to finish it. The reason I might not finish it at the same time as I start is because I'm still thinking it through.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it.
And who says these aren't
So
finished?
talk about these.
Well, these guys, he doesn't have his arms yet because I haven't figured out the
He's
perfect.
got a crown though.
He's got his.
Yeah, is that a ring?
It is a crown. It's just
Oh,
a
it's just a little
miniature
crown?
that I found.
And
Yep.
what's the hat? What's that? What is that?
This is what's so cool. Okay,
Is that an old thumb? Oh, I know what it is.
This is
Don't
a-
tell me, I know. That is a thing for decorating cakes.
yes, it's a cake decorating tip, and then this is a candy tart. It's a flat, it like Reese's peanut butter cup maybe, or
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you turned it over, you'd see that it would take a tart or take a candy mold.
Oh.
It's a candy mold. Okay.
And then, of course, the
These-
paprika can.
The paprika can, yeah, this was just a wooden ball that I had.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, you know those things where the kids run around and they've got these.
Yeah,
Yeah, that they're spinning
Yeah.
on, that's this, the
Wow,
centerpiece.
It's a bearing.
Yeah, it is a bearing.
Okay.
Yep, I noticed that when I pulled it apart. It's a bearing, and then, of course, the paprika can.
Yep.
And these are corn
Oh,
skewers.
so you can eat 'em.
So you can eat the corn on the cob.
Bust
without
that thing
getting your-
apart, make a cake, make some candy, and have
Man,
some
I
corn.
guess. And
Yeah.
have paprika, so you
Yeah.
set the world on fire.
And I took the things that go into the corn cob and bent them over, and he now has feet.
Very creative.
So-
How about this other one?
Okay, this,
That's a wing nut on the top.
it's a wing nut, another
Yeah.
type of candy tart, another wooden ball, just a appropriate size screw, and I forget what these are.
Those are C-clamps.
Those
See-
are
For electrical
Yeah,
clamps.
Right,
For
right.
electrical conduit.
Okay, and then door
The feet
pulls.
are door.
Door pulls, yep.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great?
That is
Aren't
really
these fun?
cool.
That's cute.
Very creative.
But-
And she may be selling those, so
Yes.
we'll try to add maybe a website or something to our
It-
edited version so
it's-
they can get to you.
Okay, sounds good.
And a link to her social, so you guys can, if anybody's interested, you obviously can
Yeah,
reach
exactly.
out or
Works
connect
good.
with her.
Yeah.
We'll start with the social, link to my social, because the webpage is still under construction.
Okay,
Okay?
perfect. So, what's another really good question here we can ask him?
Should have thought of this before, probably.
No, you know what? I just wanted to get my mom on here, and you know, it's been really cool, Aaron, because my mom lives in Brigham City, for those of you that don't know that, and so I boogied up there yesterday and picked her up and brought her down to my house, and she got to hang out for the night, and we watched a couple movies and just had a great dinner. Licia fixed us a killer dinner, and when this is over, I get to drive back up to Brigham City and take her back.
That's awesome.
Love my boy.
She doesn't like driving in the big city.
It was fun. When you called her last week, and you didn't really even ask her.
Said, Mom, I'm coming to
Well,
pick
you
up.
said, what are you doing Friday? And then I'm coming to get you Thursday.
Right.
So
Well, you know, she does
and
temple work and stuff, so I had to work around that
"Oh,
schedule.
Okay.
Right. Right.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so, little history, and Aaron, I'll let you fill in too. For those of you that don't know, I grew up in Malad, Idaho, and my mom was born and raised in Malad, Idaho. If you don't know where Malad is 13 miles across the border of Utah and Idaho on I-15.
On the way up to
On the way in Pokey,
Okay.
Yep.
which is where I was born, is in Pokey.
Okay.
Yep.
So, she grew up on a farm. My grandpa back in the day he'd hold livestock auctions, and it was the biggest auctions in the West at the time. People would come from all over in the West and sell their livestock
Wow.
and have big auctions, and that's what he did. So,
Did you guys know the Tunes?
Tunes.
Toone.
That is really familiar.
They have a big livestock farm up in Idaho.
Oh.
Near Idaho,
Abby.
Utah border.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My hairdresser her last name is Toon.
Really?
it has to be related.
Has to
There's
be.
no way.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I haven't lived in Malad since 1984, but, so yeah, I was born and raised up there, and
I remember Dean riding a bike like he had all the confidence in the world, and Mama was sitting there scared, and here he came down a hill as fast as he could go.
nothing's changed.
Now it rumbles.
Now it has one of these. And yes, I still ride it like I stole it.
Do you have a favorite?
Favorite bike? Well, of course, my bike I have.
Right.
I'll tell you. So I ride a Road Glide,
Okay.
which is basically, it's a big bagger that's really sexy. And the baggers are the bigger bikes.
And is that custom?
It is
It's
custom.
very custom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Harley. in case
It
you
is a
didn't-
Harley,
It is a
okay.
Harley,
All right.
yeah.
It's got the big bags on back. It's got a stereo system.
That's why they call it a bagger.
Fairing on the
Okay.
front. Yeah, the
Okay.
wing to lock on the front.
You know, I put extended bags on it, and you know, big front tire and all the cool stuff, all the bling bling that you bolt onto it.
He lent it to me last year. During
I was
the
gonna
summer
say, yeah,
for
Aaron took it for a
fun.
weekend.
long
and
weekend. I almost didn't give it back.
Well,
I had
you
to call
know,
him up and threatened I was gonna send the monsters after him.
I grew up in York, PA, where a Harley Davidson plant exists.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Very
What
cool.
state is that?
York, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a big, huge Harley plant.
Yep.
Wow.
So
There's a big
most
one in
of-
Milwaukee too.
Okay.
So back in the day, before I started in real estate, I owned a business that I sold products in the motorcycle and outdoor sports industry.
Makes sense.
And so, you know, big fan and just always traveling all over and doing trade shows. You know, for 30 years, I got to go to the biggest parties on the planet and hang out and make money. It was awesome,
So your speed.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that you grew up in York, Pennsylvania.
York, Pennsylvania.
There's a lot of, if I'm not thinking correctly, there's a lot of Amish or
Yeah.
Yes.
um,
Lancaster County.
yeah,
Yes.
yep. Where you
Oh.
see, I mean, in their buggies and horses
Oh,
and
absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And their barns there, guys, when they say barn raising, they're not kidding, because there's some
Hundreds of men will come
crazy
together
barns out there.
and put the barns. They're beautiful barns.
Beautiful barns.
Yep.
Incredible woodwork.
Yeah.
Yep. And Aaron was actually born there too.
You know, I think he told me that not too long ago. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought
My
it was
dad,
a
my dad
Utah
served a
boy.
mission out there.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Is that how he found you?
Yes, it
Yes, it
is.
is.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Did he make it home worthy?
Oh, of course. Yes,
Told you
he
can't
did.
take me anywhere on the new carpet.
There may be some discrepancies. I was born a month early,
Hey,
Ruh-roh.
don't be putting that on your mama or your papa. It made me
Oh, my
blush.
goodness.
And he,
And I was over 7 pounds a
Hey,
month
Troy,
early.
It
Troy
really-
Sager,
So
how you doing,
something's
kid?
not calculating.
oh, and it's really, he was, the doctor, when he was born, the umbilical cord disintegrated in the doctor's hand, and the doctor said he wouldn't have lasted another month. He
Wow,
was born when he was
is that
needed.
known? Is that something that happens?
It was not something that doctor had ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah. It was time for him to be born.
Well, you know why that happened, right?
He was eating it all up.
This is Dr. D, exactly. Have you seen this dude? He was like a straw sucking all the energy out of
Yeah.
you, right?
Yep.
Talk about.
How big was he when he was born?
He was 7 pounds 2 ounces.
What?
He was
19.
I was probably that.
He was, and that was the weird part. Is like he came out
A full month early.
a full month early. His
Thank God
due
for you.
date, yes, his due date was March 23rd. No, 22nd.
Yeah.
March 22nd.
birthday.
Jason, my son Jason,
Yeah.
2 years later,
I have a son.
was born on his birthday or on his due date.
Wow.
So he came a
Apparently
day
she
after
likes
his grandpa.
a certain time of year.
July, June, July.
You know what? I'm going to leave that one
Summer
alone.
loving.
I'm just
Summer
gonna,
loving.
I'm not going to say nothing. I know nothing. I hear nothing.
Clearly, we have a pretty fun relationship.
Yeah. Oh, she comes to our mixers and she's a hoot. The last 2 mixers, Barbara has brought a coat for Finn that are the cutest. They're just awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Does Finn like them?
Oh, he
I
loves
mean, I
them.
know Mom and Dad like them.
I had one on him yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
Cool.
Sure
I think it's
did.
cute.
That one that you gave.
Good looking coats.
Mom, do you remember how much I weighed?
Yes, you were 8 pounds 3 ounces.
Holy fatty!
And I had you without any drugs. I had hypnosis.
Oh, really?
You had hypnosis?
Let's talk about
That's
that.
right.
Like back in that day?
Yeah.
Really?
That's awesome.
The doctor was
1966 for all of you.
The doctor was so pleased that I got through it so well and didn't have to have any drugs that he gave me a kiss on the cheek.
Holy cow. Wow. Man, I say this all the
Those
time.
small town doctors.
Yes, they
Oh.
Actually, I was born in Pocatello, so that's the big
It's
city.
still small town. Back then it was still the big town, but small.
Oh, it's-
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I'm sure it's growing big time, but it's an old railroad town. That's how it started. It's back in the day the
Really?
railroad went through there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, fun.
That talks, that's kind of a really good lead into what the mind can do,
Right.
right? And how the mind and what you think and how you perceive will control the outcome.
Exactly.
Right?
I agree.
And well, it's a great lead into this book that I brought,
Let's hear
Let's
it,
hear
Barbara.
about
Talk
it.
about it.
Power.
I have this on audio, by the way.
Power versus Force.
Absolutely.
Have you listened?
Mm-hmm.
It's an excellent. Okay, so
It's hard not to go in.
Give us the
into
30-second overview of what it is.
okay, Dr. David Hawkins spent 50 years studying mind and thought and how that translates into energy. And he put together an energy matrix based on his research. And it basically, if I could find it, I have no idea where in the book it is. But there is a graph that talks about.
Let me find it. Here, look.
Sure, thank you.
Sure.
There's a graph that talks about the lower level energies, which shame and guilt are your lowest level energies.
Huh. Interesting.
And then the top level energies are joy and love. And he,
No wonder I have so much joy and love all the time.
there you go. Power of positive thinking. I mean, that goes along the same sort of, here's the map. And I don't have my reading glasses on, so you guys, I'd have to depend on you to read.
There's
what it's-
arrows up and there's arrows down for different types of energies and all being loving, wise,
Acceptance.
Acceptance.
inspiring, enabling.
So all the good ones go up and all the bad ones go down. Is what
Well,
I'm getting from this.
What
draw
it's,
your vibration down, your energy down.
right.
Right.
Everything about us is energy.
Right.
We're organized energy. And the whole concept is that the level you're vibrating at is the level you're going to continue to attract into your life.
You know, that's so true. We just finished today, we read every morning, and the Ninja Seller, and it actually had a chapter on this where it was talking about if you had two guitars in the room and if they're tuned to the same note, wasn't that what it is? They actually start humming. They
Right.
start talking to each other.
Same with tuning forks.
Yep.
You know,
Same
you-
with
same
human
with
beings.
us.
Yes.
Exactly.
Same
Yeah,
with
same
us.
with us,
And that's
yes.
why I'm bringing it up, because we're all in the business of being in a positive, influential, wanting to create good for others in our
Well,
lives.
and in context for us, we always want to be in tune with our clients so that we
Yes.
can better serve them.
And, but also you can raise.
And our friends, and our family.
Friends, family, but you can raise that vibration by what you're projecting.
And that
Right.
might-
You
Is that why
influence-
everybody goes crazy when I'm hanging out with them?
You make everybody happy around you.
I do.
You're
Yeah,
inclusive. You,
right,
you do.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
naturally operate this way.
And
Well,
Mary
thank you.
Lynn, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, maybe that's why music is so powerful.
It
Oh, it is,
is,
100%.
I
absolutely.
play the piano every day, and
Oh, there you go,
and I
yes.
just enjoy that time of the day just so much, and it just goes right
Absolutely.
along with what
It
you're
does,
saying.
it does. It's why, for instance, Mozart, you play Mozart to babies.
Right.
And they
It soothes them.
soothes and it organizes their minds so that they're able to produce more organized thinking and
Development.
development.
Very cool. Well,
yeah.
guys, again, it's called The Power versus Force, and it's by Dr. David Hawkins, David R. Hawkins. Check it out. Very interesting stuff.
Absolutely.
Very interesting.
It goes along with Wayne Dyer. I love to
Yep.
listen to Wayne Dyer.
Yep.
And he was talking about negative thought versus, which you may not even realize is negative thought.
Right.
You say it's more realistic thinking, but reality of it is if you're being in that realistic mode, you have a way of speaking to yourself.
Yes.
And instead of speaking in a negative form, you want to say, even if reality says it's this way, you say, I am achieving this. I am working at achieving this. And speak to yourself in those ways.
You bet.
In those terms.
You know, we, Aaron and I both.
Yeah, this goes right into the things we're doing this.
Aaron and I both, every single morning, write down, we have basically a statement that we write down 25 times every day. And then we write down 25 things that we're grateful and thankful for.
Excellent.
So it's affirmations and gratitudes.
Yes.
And I'm finally getting that down, which took me a minute.
Yeah, couldn't remember it.
Couldn't remember to save my life. But anyways, I 100% fully believe that if you, that you are what you put in, and that you're gonna reflect, or you're gonna put out what you're putting in.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
it's a big deal,
Yes.
for sure.
Absolutely.
I think in alignment with this as well, I think our come from, who we are, how we show up for our clients in business. We're coming from a service place. We want to do a good job. We want to take care. We're looking out for them. That's power.
Yes.
Versus force is
Trying to make
need
it
a
happen.
need a paycheck. Gotta get
Yeah. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. So when there's an opportunity to get in better alignment to better serve people.
Yes.
Totally
Absolutely.
agree, man. Thank you for that, Barbara.
What's the other
that
one you
was
got?
great.
The other one is written by a gentleman who had a near-death experience. And he just wrote those thoughts that he came away from his near-death experience. And it really has to do with the context, again, of how you perceive things.
Right.
And
Which is choice.
Which is choice. Absolutely.
I 100% believe it's a choice to be either positive or negative.
Absolutely.
Victim or
Victim
creator.
Or
creator.
creator or survivor,
Yep.
it all
Survivor's
has.
still another victim.
Can
No, I think thriver. You go from, potentially there's a natural disaster. You're the victim of a natural disaster. You then work into survivor. You move from survivor into thriving.
Right.
It's all, again, how you look at it, how you perceive it, recognize everything that happens is for your better good, and
Well,
you choose.
there's no doubt that all of us at some point in our lives actually go into survival mode because of situations and
Yes.
different things that happen.
Right.
So, but I agree with you. You can either choose to stay in that, or you can choose
To
to
thrive out
thrive
of
and
it.
get the heck out of it.
Yep, absolutely.
Love it, love it, love it. So, Aaron, I gotta tell you a really funny story, dude. Changing subjects here. Thank you. So yesterday, when I went and picked up my mom, she has this machine that doles out pills. And so this machine is kind of smart. And as we're driving down the
You
road,
walk in, and all of a sudden Ritalin starts popping out.
no, listen to this. It's so funny, dude.
Just kidding.
So this machine
Or
starts.
Adderall.
Or Adderall. So anyways, this machine, I guess older people who you think would be using this machine, it's so you don't take too many pills or, forget to take your pills
Yeah.
or this, that. I mean, it reminds you. Anyways, we're driving down the road and this machine starts talking out loud, like in a man's voice. And it's like, hey, put me down. Put me down. So I'm telling my mom, what the heck, Mom? Is this because senile people come over and grab it and they think it's like their microwave or their purse or something? They start booking out
And
with
so everybody
with
knows
their pill
somebody's
box.
walking around with it, with their pill.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, silver alert, we've got a lady out there and she's carrying her microwave with her. Oh my gosh. And then my brother's voice, because he's the one that set it up, comes across. Mom, drink water.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh. So the whole entire way, every time I'd hit a bump, hey, put me down. Oh goodness. But it works for her and it's actually been really awesome.
It
You know, it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, COVID threw me into a,
Yeah, she still can't taste, and I mean, it's been.
Really?
Oh, really?
No, she says the only thing she can taste is cherry ice cream.
yeah, it's.
Tell me that's not bizarre.
Cherry Garcia.
Yeah.
That's like mint.
Actually,
I
there's
grew
an
up
amaretto
on-
cherry that's the bomb.
Oh,
Amaretto cherry.
I'll let you have it,
Man.
not me.
shout out to Max Ice Cream from York, PA.
There you go.
Oh my
Is that where
heavens.
Max is from?
That's where Max, MACKS. They
Okay.
have black cherry, and the black cherries are this big. And this is all natural.
Where do you buy it?
I don't know that you can get
In
it.
Pennsylvania.
I actually
If
swear
you-
I've seen that at Smith's. I swear.
Maybe so.
Maybe they've got a distribution of it out here.
Maybe now they do.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Nilsson's Frozen Custard?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to go to the original.
I'm pretty sure you can't find how many calories is in that anywhere.
I don't look.
Right.
If I'm eating it, I'm enjoying it.
It's so good.
Yeah.